hold your master crystal, if this feels right for you, between your, if it's not too big, between your hands, so that you're kind of holding it in the prayer position. So it isn't in the right hand and giving energy out onto the grid, and it isn't just in the left hand receiving energy. We're giving and receiving at the same time. And if it's not comfortable here, then just relax your hands down onto your lap, but to continue kind of holding it between both hands, rather like in the prayer position. And I'd like you to allow your eyes to close. And the power, if you will, if I can use that word, of our intent, of energy that we may broadcast around the world through this web of light, depends on our attention. Our attention depends on our focus. And the thing that anchors our attention and our focus in this now moment, in this space, on this earth, is our physical bodies. They are that tool to do that. So please, as you breathe in, notice the coolness of the breath on the tip of the nose. This is the first step for anchoring attention in the body. The body is it's like an acupuncture needle in the earth. It's like the tent peg that connects us energetically in one place, focused, still, in the now moment, that attention on the breath. And it's a discipline, and it gets easier and deeper with practice. And then following that breath into the lungs, which are in the heart center. They're in that part of the physical body. And focusing on that breath as it comes in and goes out. And at the top of the in-breath, when this air, this life, this prana, this oxygen is filling the heart center, that life also goes into the blood. And it's as if that mechanism is that interface between the implicit and the explicit, the outer world, the inner world. And the blood is in every part of the body. And invite you to let the flow of the blood take your awareness from the heart center to lovingly to every part of the body. Perhaps you have a part of the body that's in pain, or a part of the body you don't like, or a part of the body that doesn't feel very well, or you don't think about your body very much. It is absolutely in divine, an expression of the divine. So getting a full sense of really being consciously connecting to the physical body. You then may notice that with that focus, that you can also be aware that you, as a consciousness, is everywhere. It's not restricted to the body. So from that stillness, perceive and know yourself to be a vast consciousness. I call forth and invoke the planetary and cosmic spiritual hierarchy to establish and activate a gigantic ascension column in this room. I ask that it be connected to a gigantic pillar of light and to this group's planetary and cosmic antikarana, the light tube that connects us to our own monad and higher selves. I call forth and invoke Lord Melchizedek, the Mahatma and Metatron, to bring through a platinum net through me, the room, and this building. Platinum is the highest frequency colour available to Earth and very cleansing. The only higher frequency is the clear light of the divine, which has no colour. The platinum net will clear this group, this room, and this building of all negative and imbalanced energies on all levels. I now call against a planetary and cosmic hierarchy for a planetary and cosmic axitonal alignment now. This will balance all your meridians in your physical body and instantly align your energy with the divine and the consciousness of the spiritual hierarchy on all levels. I now call to the spiritual hierarchy and inner plane ascended masters to anchor and activate the golden white ascension flame. The source of this flame is in the spiritual ashram of Serapis Bay in Luxor Temple. If you wish, you can ask for a permanent anchoring of this flame. I invoke the divine patterning of creation, the primary archetype, the blueprint. And this is the archetype of each of the archangels. So invoke the principle and energy of the archangel Metatron. And I also use the name El Shaddai, of Ratziel and Zafkiel, Zadkiel and Camiel, Raphael and Haniel, Michael, Gabriel and Sandalphon. We honor and welcome the ascended masters of this planet and the ascended masters of all the galactic races. We acknowledge the earth and her divine gifts. Through the Archangel Raphael, the gifts of the East, new beginnings, higher wisdom, the teachings of the eagle and the element of air and the color yellow. In the south, and this is the north for south of the equator, for the southern hemisphere. So towards the equator, the Archangel Michael, the element of fire, the color of orange. And this is everything coming to fruition. Everything, all the seeds coming to completion, the ripening of the fruit of our personal talents and gifts. Calling the energy of the East through the Archangel Gabriel. The element is water. And the West is the setting sun. It's going into the dark. It's the moon reflecting on the water. It's the illusions and the mirrors that we to see through and not be fooled by, and to go into the transformation of the dark and the death, to be reborn. Calling the energy of the north towards the pole through the Archangel Uriel, The element is earth. The colours are citrine yellow, olive green, russet red, and black. The earth is our nurturance, our food, our homes, society, protection. The animal is buffalo or the mountain bear. And those crossing a single point, and invite you to hear in that single point. And just to say that, so this is the soul mantra. The I am is not you, it's that you that is you before your parents were born. So this I am is not, it's not Christine, etc. It's a declaration of truth, of bringing forwards of that, of living from the divine that we are. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. I am the monad. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. I ask that around each of our rooms, our places, wherever we are, and around the whole of this matrix of light, that there is the golden dome of the Archangel Michael, who serves on the first ray, and the function of that first ray is protection and transmutation. And then the new great invocation. From the point of light that I am, I let light stream forth from the mind of God. Earth radiates with light. From the point of love within the heart of God, I let love stream forth from my heart. I am the Christed soul on earth. From my center, where the will of God is known, I let divine purpose guide me, the purpose which all masters know and serve. From the center of the divine human race, let the plan of love and light work out. My love seals the door where evil dwells. I am the light and love and power, living God's plan on earth. Feeling, bringing your attention to your hands and holding that crystal. This is the connection with our hands. Just being aware, letting go of any hopes, any agendas, just being a pure, unconditional conduit. And seeing that from the point of your crystal, a web of golden light goes to everybody else's crystal. At the moment, there are 68 of us around the world, each of us holding an anchor point. I think this is, so it's, it's an exponential curve that goes to beyond. If there's just 12 of us, it would be over 400 million that would be the total energy. So that number of us, it's off the scale. But this isn't power as such. This is just divine eminence. And feel, invite you to extend or become aware of your feeling body, of that consciousness that you are that has no limits. And just as you might extend it to the person in front of you, to extend it all around the earth. So each of us is embracing everyone else in our divine consciousness. And let that divine consciousness, that united field of love, be filled now with the most perfect emanation of the divine, which is the angelic kingdom of light. Breathe into that energy. Let it flood your physical body. Breathe it and have the idea that you melt away and there is just this collective presence, rhythmically breathing divine light. And this is an invitation to every soul on earth to be reawakened, or every person to be reawakened to who they really are. And I ask the Archangel Michael to ground this healing in the here and now and seal all dimensions. And thank you for that service. We allow the angelic energy to fade, to return from whence it came. And as it fades, what is very important, so please, however, whatever's going on for you, please listen to this very carefully. Feel your consciousness and bring it back to yourself. It's important that we bring this to conclusion. So you feel again the physical body. And this is, we live on this earth as independent, autonomous beings. And that part of us needs to really be brought back. When that feels complete, then as we do in all of our work, is we disconnect with hands. So please just put your master crystal down.